How y'all doing, folks? It's me, your regularly scheduled Stately. It is 6 o'clock, and that can only mean one thing. Let's play some Minecraft. I hope you're all well today. We are over here at Ragnarok, where I've just retrieved my stuff after the last craptacular visit we tried to pay. And I was hoping Zex was going to give me that tour that he promised, but Zex is AFK. So, I need some food. Sorry, chicken, nothing personal. I'm just a little short on food. I'm not quite sure what that chicken was doing there. They don't spawn in Mushroom Islands, do they? I thought the only mobs that spawn in Mushroom Islands were mushrooms. I may be wrong. So, how is everybody today? Hope y'all's well. I think we're going to do some quests, try to get some more Q-Bucks today. Maybe work on our base a little bit. I don't know to what degree the plans are coming along for our new base. I heard some rumblings about a sky base, which I'm in favor of. I like sky bases. And we got a 3D print going today, too. How cool is that? Hey, Hunter, welcome to the stream. You are... Testing 1, 2. Sorry about that, guys. My microphone came unglued. Minus 2303, minus 2150. That is a long way away, is it not? Minus 2303. I don't know. Maybe we should go have a look. What did it say? Well, do I have a compass? I do. Oh, thank goodness. At least I have a compass. So let's go ahead and grab the latest green crate and let's find out. If it's easy to get to, I might go get myself a loot crate. Like I said, I can use the Q-Bucks. It is a glorious day today in Northern California. The weather was just about as perfect as it can possibly be. What is that? That is a platform from somebody who had found a loot crate. You know, I think I might make the loot crates not spawn over water. It's it's easy to get to and it's kind of cool, but it's not really a challenge. Oh, and hey, regarding today's print, first person to guess what I'm printing gets 200 qubits on our price server thingy on Twitch. And remember, if you're watching me on Twitch using a browser, just mouse over the video, you'll see the little spinning diamond. You can click on that to see how many qubits you have and check out the rewards you can redeem. So first person to guess today's print gets 200 qubits. I'm hoping to grab this crate because I have like 4 qubits to my name. And it's pretty damn quiet on here today too. Could use some more players, guys. If anybody is looking for something new and exciting to try out, Tribalcraft is a new tribe-based or clan-based PvP game that I've been developing for the last, I don't know, 6 months or so. We're currently in our 3rd beta. And, jeez. I hate it when my boat does that. Yeah, the stream is up. I don't know why I'm saying that to the stream. Anyways, all right, let's just go after the crate. I'm low on hearts, but all right, Zex. Thank you for the tour. I don't know, Zex had to go, I guess. DK, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Just check the map real quick here. Am I visible? I am visible. Okay, so there's this big island in front of me that I need to go around to get to my destination, and in order to do that, I need to turn left. What was that? I don't know what BATIM is. But it must be important, right? If it's more important than watching my stream, it must be really important. So, Diamond King, and anybody else who may be watching on Twitch, if you manage to guess what I'm printing today, you will receive 200 qubits, which you can spend on our Pulsar raffle, which is still ongoing until Saturday. At the end of the stream Saturday, we are going to announce the winner of the Pulsar drawing, and the winner will receive a copy of Pulsar Lost Colony on Steam and be invited to our Sunday Pulsar round with Pi and Mox. And, well, last couple rounds it's just been Pi and Mox. And me, of course, me. I was the science officer last time, and I don't think I did a terribly good job, but boy did we have a blast. That is such a fun game. It's not polished. It is by no stretch of the imagination a beautiful game, but boy is it fun. This is completely wrong. All I want is a loot crate! Let's go hunt for a loot crate. Let's go hunt for a loot crate. Let's go hunt for a loot crate and try hard not to die. Hey, I got a new song. What do you think? Awesome, right? Pretty awesome song. Good music. I have not seen the base plans. Do you guys have something mapped out on planning? I'd love to see it. Once I've done this loot crate thing, I could head on over to planning and you can show it to me. What up, Ian? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Got a new 3D print going today. Remember, if you're watching on Twitch, well, you can guess whether or not you're on Twitch, but if your guess is the correct guess, if you guess what I'm printing, you will get 200 qubits on our Twitch loyalty redemption thing, which you can trade in for 3D prints, raffle tickets, and other cool stuff. And right now, I'm just going after the most recent green crate to spawn. I could use the qubits, bucks, Q-bucks, and yes, I realize that qubit is a measure of distance. It's a joke. I just felt like I had to head that one off at the pass. Really? Is it cray-cray? Is it totes cray-cray? So there's some things Tribalcraft related that I want to talk to you guys about, but I want to wait and see if we get some more players on before I start talking about it, because I get the impression that it's pretty quiet right now on stream. A cubit is an ancient measurement, yeah. I don't know exactly how long a cubit is. I think it's something in the ballpark of a meter. Like order of magnitude ballpark, not precise. It's mentioned in the Bible over and over again as a distance measurement, but nobody really knows what the exact measurement was at the time. You know, a giant lava wall might not be a bad idea. Excuse me. Hello, Batch. How you doing? You tried. Are we there yet? I don't know if we're there yet. I'm going to try to play with less dependence on the F3 coordinates. Is it bad? Is it like completely overboard? Well, one thing we need to ask ourselves is how much actual benefit do we expect to get from something like that, right? And I'm sure we can get some benefit from it, don't get me wrong. I would really appreciate it if somebody could sleep in the next minute or so. Oh, look at this! I got a twofer! Huh! Awesome! Awesome! You know what I don't got, though? I don't really have any blocks I can place underneath it to prevent everything from skittering away. Except for this gold ore. Let me show myself on the map so I can see exactly where I am. I should be able to go grab some cobblestone or something somewhere. Right? But I just need to know where the nearest land is. And the nearest land, by the look of it, is due west. Excellent. Jeez, it's quiet. Where the hell is everybody? Didn't we used to have players? You guys remember when we used to have players? I liked it when we used to have players. Can you break the obsidian wall? Ah! Oh, jeez. Now I'm on fire at one heart. Okay, so I do want to just get some dirt here or something, but the age of the players. But these guys can all murder me pretty mercilessly, so I'm going to be very careful about this. Hopefully I haven't drawn that witch's attention. And this is not going to be enough to start me healing, even if I cook it in all likelihood. What? Yes, I also misplaced my boat. Hold on, it might have just despawned or disappeared. Let me head on over to the lobby. Usually when a boat disappears, if you switch servers back and forth, it comes back. There's this strange glitch, and it's been there ever since 1.11, where if you get out of a boat, sometimes it'll just disappear. Coco Stars, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Today's 3D print is one that you have to guess. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to get myself killed by these mobs, but damn it. Where'd my boat go? Ah, see, it's right here. The idea is you need to guess what the print is, and if you do manage to guess what the print is, you will get 200 qubits on our cool little loyalty redemption thing, which you can trade in for 3D prints, raffle tickets for our Pulsar Lost Colony giveaway, or other cool stuff. And you can, if you want to, ask yes/no questions within reason, and I'll try to answer them. Ah, crap. And the map coordinates for the thing have gone away. So hopefully I'll be able to find it. Yes, the print is Minecraft related. I'm gonna hopefully be able to just eyeball this. Because, well, my my compass reset itself when I changed servers, and when a new crate spawns, it's only available on the compass for a few minutes. My heart is black as the night during the summer in Norway. It's kind of dark, but not very. Hold on, let me slash map on again. Yeah, it was not this far out. It is a 1MC3 build, yes. That is correct. Dirt block. It is not, no, I'm not printing a dirt block. Oh, you mean why am I getting the dirt blocks? I'm getting the dirt blocks because there are some crates out here in the water. Some loot crates, and I want to put some dirt underneath them so that the contents don't sink to the bottom of the ocean. But I'm having a bit of trouble finding them again. I was right on top of them. So I'm gonna just try to do this visually, and hopefully it'll work out. They should be right around here. But I'm afraid I might have to zigzag around. Ah, see, there they are. So one of these was announced in chat, and the other one must have just already been here. But this is, this right here is what we call good luck. Right? You have to be very, very careful. It's so easy to just... Alright, what do you think? I'm hoping this is enough. Alright, what did I get out of that one? 3 qubits, bucks, 3 Q bucks, and nothing else. Still, 3 Q bucks ain't bad. Yeah. Our next big purchase should be a portal. And I'm an idiot. Not like a huge idiot, but an idiot. I think that one dropped something else. I got another 5 qubits. I thought I saw something else drop off of it, but I don't see anything in my inventory. Still, that's not bad. A total of 8 Q-bucks off 2 crates. We need 100 for a portal, though, so we got a long way to go. I'm going to head over to spawn. That seems to be my best bet as far as getting back alive with this. You can still break the chest. You guys want a close-up of the print? Here, you can see it up close for a few minutes. Yes, that's correct, but you can set access levels per chunk, right? You should place level 3 chests in level 3 chunks. So the tribe ranks also correspond with access ranks, and you can set access ranks for individual chunks or regions with the tribe access level, with the region access level or the chunk access level command. So even though you're a member of a tribe, that doesn't mean you can always break every single item in the tribe's region, you can set access privileges. So you can have like an inner vault which only players with rank 3 can access, where only they... Holy cow! Seriously? This is awesome. I am happy. Stately is a happy camper right now. It's /region access level right there in the bottom of my screen, and /chunk access level. So you can do it for your entire region or just one chunk in a region. And what I think we need to do, again, Q-Bucks, but I'm up to 12 now, so I'm not complaining. How much did I have before this? Did those drop? I'm not going to go after them if they did drop, because I have 1 heart. Is it 4 blocks of wood? It is not 4 blocks of wood, no. You have me beat in subs. Congratulations, Sneaky Squid. Good stuff. I might be the world's least popular streamer. I make jokes about that, but I know there are people out there who've been streaming for months and months and months without ever getting a single visitor. So I really shouldn't. You know, that would be really kind of you if you could come down to spawn. I was thinking I'd just get back into the Inner Kingdom and Suicide, because I'm not sitting on any levels. You lost a sub. Yeah, last month I had on YouTube I had a net subscriber growth of -2. I had -2 new subs. That made me a little sad. But these things happen. No, my spawn is you know, I'm not entirely sure where my spawn is right now. Our bed spawn, by the way, is problematic because every time you die, you wake up at the very top of the guard tower. YouTube is play.1mc3. I mean, sorry. It's youtube.com/statelymc. MC as in Minecraft. Yeah, Squid, I'll check out your channel after the stream and have a look. If you have some decent content, I will absolutely give you a sub. Shall I do some votes, see if we get lucky? Because we do still have a red crate we're sitting on. I'm going to cheese my way back. So, on Tribalcraft, in the wilderness, if you die, you die. No, it's okay. Everything we have there right now is temporary and can be removed as long as, you know, as long as the base is still more or less secure. It's fine. So as soon as I get back out of the wilderness, once you're in the Outer Realm or the Inner Kingdom, if you die, you do get your inventory back. The Inner Kingdom is pretty small on this map, though. On our previous version, which was a hybrid PvE PvP version, it was bigger. Welcome back, Coco. And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you haven't done so yet, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube or both. I would appreciate it. It doesn't cost you nothing, but it would make me happy. It would make a simple streamer very happy. Wow, it would make me very happy. Hey, welcome back, Zix. Yeah, what we maybe should do, assuming we don't raid. Oh, we won't raid. Y'all gone Careberry. I'm building a white dildo. I am not building a white dildo. This doesn't even look a little bit like a dildo. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't see the notifications scroll by, but thank you. I appreciate it, Coco. That is awesome of you. Coco has followed me on Twitch and subbed on YouTube because Coco Stars is awesome. Well, jeez, I was just there, dude, and you, like, logged off just as I started streaming. Okay, we're in the Outer Realm now. So I'm going to drown. This is kind of cheesy, but it's the easiest way to get back to base, and I have no levels to speak of. And while I drown, I'm going to go grab another drink. Kitty Witty Cat. Coco Stars, are you Kitty Witty Cat? That's awesome. There we go. And I'm at spawn. Your home bed was missing or obstructed. It's still better than where I was. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. And I am back. Back at base. Sparks in the software. Oh, that's a nice sound. That is the sound of a Sierra Nevada that's about to go in my belly. Alright, so let's head on back to base. In case you get this voice of murder. Oh, these aren't what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Forsaken Capital. That's where I live. The capital of the Forsaken. Aw, sneaky squid. I'm sorry to hear that. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering what the hell is going on, well, we're going to have another war again soon, aren't we? It is a PvP game. You got to expect people going to declare war on you, man. I have some changes in mind. I'm hoping to get a few more players on before I discuss them, but I'm not sure we really have any left. Players, that is. I think the sociopaths chased everybody away, and then I banned the sociopaths, and now it's just nobody. So that's fun. And again with the disappearing frickin' boat. I don't know, they don't have to, but they're still on cooldown, right? As of right now, they can't declare war yet. Yeah, I'm a little surprised too. He's one of those people who usually makes it to the stream, but you can't fault people for having a life outside of Minecraft. I mean, you can. It's just kind of a dickish thing to do. For a week? No. God, no. It's set to 7 days right now. And I think I'm going to shorten it down to maybe 4 or 5. At least for now. One of the problems we have here is that this is a game that's meant to support a pretty high player count. And realistically right now we have 2 active tribes, which is enough to test most of the functionality, but not really to get a good idea of how gameplay is going to be, and that's one of the things I want to talk to you about. But again, we'll see if more players come on, and we'll see. Hey, Coco Stars is back on Twitch. I can't go to your stream during my stream. I mean, how do you envision that working, man? Right, yeah. The print is not a temple, no. Well, no, I know a way to get a good little bump in players. Kind of a one-time thing, which is why I need to make sure it's actually... No, it's not 4 weeks. It's 7 days. It's currently 7 days. I'm probably going to change it to 4 or 5 days. Again, if there are like 20 tribes and you can't declare war on another tribe for a week, no big deal. The print is not the Salty Parrot. Didn't I do a print of the Salty Parrot last week? I don't know for sure if I did, but I think I did. I think I did one. Right, 4 to 5 days. Well, it's not 4 to 5 days to recover. It's not like nobody else can declare war. It's that you can't declare war on the same tribe twice within that period. It is not a villager house, and it is not Urberg Central. So in a larger game, if there were multiple tribes, another tribe could declare war on you. But it is from 1MC3, yes. And it's a brand new print. It's a model that I just put together in time for the stream. I'm building a white thing. Well, technically it's not even white, it's gray, but that's not, even if you were correct, that would not be precise enough of a guess for you to get the qubits. I'm still, oh no, I'm already out in the wilderness now. Which means I need to be careful. It is not from Doozy, no. I haven't been back to base in a couple days. I was barely on yesterday. I checked in like once just to make sure nothing was on fire. But I needed a little break. Is the print related to a house? Not really, no. It's not a house. That's not... You always have to consider when you try to come up with game mechanics. You have to think about what you can and cannot enforce, right? And saying no alliances, whether or not it's a good idea, isn't something you can enforce. So that's just not something I want to touch. People want to ally, they can ally. And to be clear, I do intend to have formal alliances between tribes. The same way the players can friend each other, I intend for tribes to be able to effectively friend each other so that PvP will be disabled and they won't spot each other on the map. That's fine. That's perfectly legitimate. But it also means that I need to come up with some mechanisms to prevent people from ganging up on each other, or at least make it less rewarding for players to gang up on each other. So what I'm thinking in that regard, aren't you supposed to be non-hostile during the day? That spider's been sniffing too much lead, I think. Okay. Onwards. That wasn't too bad. I should be able to make it back. I'm already low on food again. I can't run, which is unfortunate, but we're almost there. Oh, it's nice to be home, even if home is just a cobblestone corral. It's better than nothing. Well, come do some quests with me. That's what I was thinking we could do. A train, a box, a trap house. No, 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 and no. Yeah. I was at your base 6. I wanted to do the tour thing, but you kind of logged off right as I started streaming, and I can't really, you know, sit around twiddling my thumbs for 5 minutes. So I decided to move on. I gotta be a little more fastidious with the doors. We can't just leave them open all the time. What does this say? Predicted center of base. Back at base, sparks in the software. Flash the message, something's out there. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of randomly offload stuff right now. I don't have really any kind of sorting mechanism going on. We just kind of throw everything together. But what I am going to do, since it's reasonably quiet and reasonably safe, is I'm going to start clearing out my caches. Can you break what? Alright, yeah, go ahead. Make sure that people can't accidentally wander into our secure area, though. Can I bring up the print? Sure, we can take another little peek at the print. There you go. It hasn't exploded yet. It's looking pretty good so far. So, one of the things I need to get from the caches is actually our keys. Stormy's base on PvE. What about it? I haven't been there in such a long time. I'm building a self-portrait. Does that look like a stately? I don't think that looks like a stately. Okay, Deej, let's go take a look at planning and look at this base design. See what we're working on here. Is this it? Is this what we're planning? What the hell is this? Really? Oh, come on, guys. It's not like this is top secret or anything. The lighting's too bright. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's see if I can do anything about that. Yeah, it's not getting much less bright as a result of that, is it? Here, I'll switch over again so you guys can have a quick peek. Also, welcome to the stream, Olive Tree. Hope you're well. So that's the print. And this, I guess, is going to be our new base. Okay, so we are definitely looking at something that's completely devoid of aesthetics here. This is a 100% strategic base. There ain't no pretty to be had. Let's go look inside. There's not really anything in here. Is this the right place? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Because... there we go. I mean, this is not really significantly different or better than what we already have. Oh, the exterior box, just to like keep people. You give up. He gives up. Well, you can keep guessing. It'll become clearer as the string progresses. I also notice I'm getting some warping on that corner. You see the left corner there? It's kind of bending upwards a little bit. I think we need to take a more holistic approach. We need to think about how people might assault it and how we can stop them. The print is not the lobby, no. I mean, the lobby doesn't really have an exterior. I don't think the glowstone is actually part of the build. I think the glowstone is just a substrate. So, what I think we need to do is we need to set up a hyper-secure interior area, the vault, if you will. Look inside the wall. Oh, you got water flowing, lava flowing in there. That's good. No, that's a good idea. That actually does make people's lives a little more miserable. But we need to consider, for one, the passive defenses. And we need to consider secondarily, like the tower defenses, the zappers and the bombers and the guard spawners. And we need to think about how to use those, and then we need to design a base around that. And bear in mind, I did design this game, but I don't know how it's going to play out. What I think we should do is I think we should make a central vault, which would be a 5x5 obsidian cube, or more accurately, a 7x7 obsidian cube, which would give us 2 floor levels, 5x5 each, and that would be kind of our hyper protected area. We'd have a central area that's obsidian that's very hard to break into. Thank you, Sneaky Squid. I appreciate the compliment. I don't know if it's true, but I appreciate the compliment. So we make a 7x7 obsidian cube. That gives us a 5x5 interior, which we can split into 2 levels. That'll give us 2 5x5 floors. We can have our most important chests there. We can have our bed spawns there. And we can have some emergency supplies there. And outside of that, I think a courtyard with the farms. And then a wall outside of that facing inwards. So we could have a courtyard, like a killing zone, where players would have to like stand there and beat this obsidian while the skeletons spawn and while the bombers zap them and while the zappers bomb them. Maybe the other way around. I'm a little unclear on the details. And we could even do traps in the inner courtyard, but I think having like 2 layers of defense and trapping players between them if they want to get to the good stuff is the way to go. So it's kind of a classic castle design, right? With an inner keep. Sorry, what doesn't exist in MC? Railguns and C4. Well, kinda. C4 doesn't exist, but we have our piercer blocks, which are effectively like low-grade TNT. But let me just kind of illustrate. I'm gonna do this really simple. But I'll try to illustrate it visually here. This must be Turkey's plot. That's Turkey's plot. You can recognize his build style from a mile away. Yeah. We're gonna have to run a lava train for a while, but simply put, and this is just gonna be a tiny representation. Actually, I'm not even sure why I'm doing this. I can just use Obsidian to illustrate, right? I think maybe we don't need to be showing achievements on the planning server. Yeah, lava's not hard. Especially once you have access to the end. Nether. Nether. The nether is what I meant to say. But we can do this without access to the nether. And then... And again, this is a model. It's only a model. On second thought, let's not go there. It's a silly place. Really? I know. Okay. Right. No, I'm not. Not that that really matters, but no, I'm not. What's up, Deej? Deej to the edge. So, basically, put very simply, something like this, right? And this would go all the way around, of course. But what I'm thinking here is the outer area isn't necessarily hard to get in, especially if you're at war. I know infinite cobble. Well, we have cobble gens. That's not really the problem. Cobble gens are easy enough to get. This internal area is where we keep our crops and our farms and stuff. Out here, you know, you have to get in, but inside we have probably a walkway like here-ish, and this is where we put our skeleton spawners. So our skeleton spawners are in here, and they can shoot down on anybody trying to get inside our inner core. In the meantime, we have the zappers and the bombers inside here zapping people. So the idea here is that as long as you're in here trying to hit this, and even if you're on top of it, you're being shot at by our guard skeletons, you're being zapped, you're being bombed, and you're spotted. And within that context, we can do a bazillion different things. But as like a baseline concept for defense, I think this is probably a pretty good idea. Now that's the outer wall, which would be inside the region border. And again, the outer wall is mostly to keep people out when we're not at war. When we are at war, it's mostly to keep people in. Because we want them stuck in this inner zone while the passive defenses do their thing. No, it wouldn't really help. The outer wall itself is no real help. Not when you're at war, because it's easy enough to get through it. And we could, to defend ourselves while we're not at war, just plant a bunch of trees inside the inner part here. So that we have kind of a tree canopy, so that people can't just hop on in. I think we should start with 7x7 because it's kind of the minimal size to do something good. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's annoying. It is my intent for that to be annoying. I want that to be annoying. I want to defend my base by annoying people. Right. So, right, when we're not at war, we have this lovely little area where we can do our farming and we can have our trees growing, and the tree canopy kind of defends us. And when we are at war, this is not going to prevent people from getting in, but the fact that they have to be in here to attack this, to hit this obsidian, means that we have clear shot at them, right? It takes, with Mining Fatigue 3 and an Efficiency 5 diamond pick, close to 10 minutes to break a single obsidian block. So we can just keep shooting them. 7 by 7. 7 times 7 equals 49. Equals 98, and then the walls, 7 by 3, 6 equals 42, 140, and then we have, no, that's not quite right. A lot. We need a lot. We need, it's like 2 stacks of obby. I mean, that's an obsidian train. We'll have to get like a chain going. We'll have to find a nice big obsidian lake and just spend an hour or two going back and forth. But it does give us a strong defensible core. The more blocks that protect zappers, the weaker. Alright, the more blocks that protect zappers, the weaker it gets. Sex, shame on you. The English language just like filed a police report for sexual assault. Oh, we'll have doors. We'll have standard doors, but what we'll have to do is we'll have to have a couple of obsidian buckets nearby so that when a war is declared, we can seal it off when we have to. So if there's nobody on, we seal it off. If there's somebody on and they're getting close, we seal it off, but we keep it open normally. So 1 or 2 exits where we can normally just walk in and out. There's a door. Is it a Minecraft White House? No, but I can see why you would think that. It's got kind of that Greco-Roman pillar look, doesn't it? But yeah, when war starts, we put the lava down and we make it go away. We turn it into the obelisk. And we can build stuff on top of the obelisk for non-essentials, but the obelisk is kind of the core of the base. And I like to have an exterior around it. I wouldn't necessarily want the obsidian to be exposed. I'd like to make something cool around it. We can have a tower on top of it because, again, if we're being attacked, and this is all to scale, remember, this is like half scale or something. But if we're being attacked and we can stand up here and shoot at these bastards while they're trying to break into our obsidian. Thank you, Sex, for rephrasing that. I agree. I think maybe, and I haven't worked out a way to do this yet, but I do need to. I think that maybe we need to find a way to make the passive defense stuff not be like permanently buriable. But as far as like a basic concept goes, I think this is a good defensive concept. So we got the walkways up here. We can shoot down on people inside the perimeter who are trying to get to the, you know, the juicy center here. It is not. No, it's not bannable to hide your stuff anywhere. There's no laws against this. Well, let's go have a look. Predicted center of base. That sounds about right. Remember, guys, even when you're not at war, you gotta close those doors. Because terrible, terrible things happen if you don't. Should have slept. So, the walls we have now, unless I'm mistaken, are right at the edge. Which is not the worst thing in the world, but I think maybe they should be 1 or 2 blocks in. So we can slap down a deep moat. And then, I know that. I am fully aware that there was nothing in the vault. The vault was always a red herring. But it kept them busy. But here's what I think we should do. I think we should go over to this corner here, or just any old corner, and build a temporary tower and put all of our valuables in there, and then tear every bloody thing down here, and then start off with the obsidian core. I think that's what we need to do. And then once we have the obsidian core in place, we'll put up a fresh wall, or we'll revise this wall and make it prettier. Ah, Diamond King, sorry I was saying goodbye to you there. But the core is, the core is the single most important part. That 7x7 obsidian core with the 5x5 interior is basically the base. Everything else is meant to defend that. And that's how I think we should do this. Literally, it's just me and DJ right now. This is crazy. I got no players left. Anyways, Deej, what do you say we go do some quests? We need Q-Bucks. And thank you, whoever threw me food. No, you can't place obsidian. You have to pour obsidian. So what we need to do is tomorrow. Yeah, he did. So DJ's AFK too. Tomorrow or maybe on the weekend, we'll get 3 or 4 teammates together, and we'll set up a bucket chain. We're just going to pour the whole thing in one go. We're gonna sit back. We're going to get a bunch of iron buckets, and we're just going to go from, the biggest lava lake we can find underground and keep going back and forth with those buckets. We can build the entire thing. 3 people can build the entire thing in like an hour, I suspect. Well, then Saturday it is. Let me actually do that. Let me /tribe announce... So that's the plan. We're going to build the base core on Saturday. We're going to get a bucket chain going. Yeah, but Saturday we got a better chance to get enough people on Saturday. Friday, tomorrow, we can do some quests and try to get some Q-Bucks. And that should be just fine. Kitty Witty Cat, welcome back. How you doing? And then once we have the core in place and all of our valuables are inside there and our bed spawns are inside there, we can take our time with the rest because we have a protected core at that point. And that's the vital thing here. Take it easy, Diamond King. See you next time. I'm going to step away for just a second, grab myself a refill, and I'll be right back. And this might be kind of a short stream. I always get a little unfocused when nobody else is on, but I think I'm going to maybe go ahead and do a few quests. Hey Hunter, how are you, man? What's the what? What's the news, man? He's on, right? Yeah, he is. Let me sleep real quick and then we'll go talk to some quest givers and see what we can come up with. Did you want to join our tribe, Hunter? We should probably get like a private Discord or something. Do we not have a bed? Do we no longer have a bed in our base? Is that how this works? Well, there are beds anyway, so it's no big deal. Find a safe place to pop it down. And all will be well. Not outside. Let's at the very least make it inside the base. Again, so long as we're not at war or anywhere, it's pretty much fine. You can only sleep at night. So let's see, am I geared up? I'm not well geared up, but I am geared up. So this, I think, is a good opportunity for me to go out and empty out our old stashes, because I've not really been able to do that. And I got a lot of, well, I got all of our old valuables stashed away. So go have a look. These are kind of far away. The one that I placed nearby that didn't really have anything useful in it was X-Raid. By the way, that gets you banned. The other two, there's just, even if you were X-Raying, you'd have to go a million miles to find them. So I'm gonna dig them up, and we'll start some new stashes, I think. So again, there's not really anybody on right now. I was hoping to talk about this with kind of the bulk of the players. So slash tribe help. Does it not show up on tribe help? Hey, arrows. We never have enough arrows. It's a pain in the butt. But anyway, I guess we'll talk about this in more detail, but one of the core concepts that I think I need to address is these stashes, right? Because if you're able to just wisely stash your valuables before a war... Come on, give me a record. Stately wants a record. Come on, Stately wants... no, come on, keep moving. Ah, shoot. Stupid cactus. Anyway, no big deal. So this concept of stashing your stuff, right? It seems... Yeah, /tribe list. And then you do /tribe info 1. And that'll show your member. I don't know if you're on stream, Hunter. Did I bring a boat? I didn't. Why did I not bring a boat? No big deal. I'll just chop down yet another tree. So... is fire spread enabled? I don't think fire spread is enabled. I think the lava is setting these things on fire, but they're not like expanding out beyond that. Okay, Hunter, thank you. This looks like an excellent boat making tree. Wouldn't it be fun if like different boats from different materials had slightly different characteristics? Alright, you're rank 3, man, because I trust you. Maybe I shouldn't, because I know you've betrayed a couple of tribes in the past, but... I'm sure it'll all work out just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, scoop up our... yeah, well, here's hoping, because I basically gave you... Hey, Darude, Sandstorm 2! What happened to Darude Sandstorm 1? All good, man. Welcome. I'm going to go scoop up our caches, Hunter. Did you catch the bit earlier where we were talking about how we're planning on setting up our base core? Our core base? We need to get started on that. He died, or did you kill him? Anyways, so the idea is Saturday on stream we're going to start building our core. The basic plan is we're going to have a central keep, the main feature of which is a 7x7 obsidian cube, which will give us 2 5x5 floor spaces on the interior. We're going to have an external keep around that, and our defenses are going to face inwards. Which means that we're not trying to prevent people from getting into the external keep. The external keep is where we put our defenses, so when they try to assault the internal keep. All of our offenses in the external keep are shooting inwards. Saturday at 6, man. We're going to start on it Saturday at 6. So come on over. Join the tribe. We're going to make ourselves a good fort. A high quality, weapons grade fort. And hey, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you want to join us, that URL is play.1mc3.com. I am Stately and this is Tribalcraft. And Tribalcraft is factions, only less sucky. Is that like my elevator pitch? Should I just tell people it's factions but less sucky? I mean, it's got quests and everything. Factions doesn't have quests. I don't know what I mean your time, but if you're on the East Coast, then yes. I think I'm here. It was just kind of like an arbitrary place, like a million miles out. Well, see, my biggest issue with factions is not so much the challenge, it's the cheesiness of it. Crap. Again with disappearing boats. I gotta switch back and forth to the lobby. I thought that disappearing boat thing was fixed. I really did. Is Deej back? Deej is back and there's gonna be trouble. And let's see, I think I did it just off the water's edge. Oh, hold on, I actually need to set the waypoint marker again. Here we go. It would be easier if I, you know, remembered. But I don't remember. I don't recall. I have no memory of anything at all. Yeah, that works too. It's, irritating as hell, though. It's not here, it's... I can't even find my own stash with a compass. Maybe I should have brought a shovel. That might have been smart. But I didn't, because I am many things, and smart is apparently not one of them. So this concept here, this stashing, I don't like it. Well, you have to guess. That's kind of the point. Oh, jeez, I'm already drowning. Whoa, I almost died there. Jeez. You gotta guess, man. You gotta guess what I'm printing. You're welcome to ask yes, no questions. Oh, now it's getting dark. I didn't bring a bed, did I? If you do manage to guess successfully what it is, you will get you'll get 200 qubits on our little redemption thing on Twitch, which you can exchange for 3D prints or raffle tickets or other stuff. So you know, go for it, man. Go for it. Oh yeah, I have torches. It's not the Lincoln Monument, no. Seriously, I don't know where the frickin' chest is. Let's see. So it can't be far at this point. It's right around here somewhere. It is not a monument. I don't remember digging down this much. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't, I just don't remember it. And I'm pretty sure I didn't place... Ah, there it is. Found it. So let's see. No, well, we're gonna completely redo our base. The base that we have, don't get me wrong, it served us well. Oh, and by the way, some idiotic tribe placed a bunch of their valuables like completely outside of the protected area, and I got all of those. So yeah, Woffs was right. I stole all of his stuff. Let's see. What do I not need in this inventory here? There's nothing I don't need. It looks like it, doesn't it? It's not, but it looks like it. This is not something I want, and I guess I can do without these arrows for a little while. Hey. You know, I wouldn't have, but, TL stream sniped me, and that pissed me off. So I decided after the stream, when everybody had logged off, to go recon their base, and all of their valuables were stored outside of their region. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to take this all. If you can dish it, you need to be able to take it. So that's stash number 1. They do look like ionic columns, I agree. They are not ionic columns, but they look like them. I'm also getting some infill I wasn't really expecting. So I'm not quite sure if the print is working out the way I wanted it to. Not the Lincoln Memorial. It's something on 1MC3. It's something that has been built somewhere on 1MC3. Just not sure what's going on with this infill here. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm just going to let it keep printing, and we'll find out. It's a little sloppy. And it's also printing very, very slowly. I thought it would be done by now, but not even close. Yeah. Thanks, Woffs. Thanks, TL. I know I'll probably never see either of you again on the server, but I got some Q-Bucks out of you. Is it Dev's house on Elvish? No. No, it's not. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, when we get back, I'll just give you a bunch of Q-Bucks. Let me think. No. I guess you could term it a castle. That seems like a not unreasonable description of it. I think we can, yeah, I think we can safely call it a castle. Sorry, I'm just checking the map real quick. I don't want to make myself visible. But I do want to, you know, make it home someday. And I think I need to go east-ish now. I got 72. There's no village. I'm not sure what you mean by that. It's just your tribe mates on state law. Your tribe. Yeah, I know. Tribecraft has made me paranoid. Not Tribecraft, Tribalcraft. By the way, I registered tribalcraft.net, and you can already... dude! It's like Christmas today. This is my 4th frickin' crate. And I have, again, no blocks, but this is... Well, I can get a couple of sand blocks, I guess. I need to be very careful. Not sand. Sand is useless. Sand is affected by gravity. Well, you just disbanded your tribe, so... Right? Alright. So I'm just being, like, far more careful than I necessarily need to be. Also, my boats disappeared again. Thank you, DJ. Yes. Worked that out all by myself, but thank you. So one thing I'm noticing here, and I'm not sure if I just messed up the design, but it seems to be placing a roof where there isn't supposed to be one. So, anyway, my boat's disappeared. I gotta swap back and forth to the lobby again real quick to make it reappear. This is a really irritating bug. I thought it was fixed. I thought it was fixed in 1.12, but it's not. You can still get out of your boat and it just goes kerplunk. That witch bothers me. So, I mentioned that I was going to be talking a little bit about how we're going to do Tribalcraft in the future, and I've also mentioned before that we're going to kind of separate. That was 5 qubits. Q-bucks, that's not bad. That we're going to separate it from 1MC3. Mostly because 1MC3 has always been kind of a survival community server. Not a huge community either. And Tribal doesn't really mesh with that. In that, you know, it elicits very different behavior. Shadowcraft has a godlike amount of Q-bucks. Cool. I mean, good for Shadowcraft. And you know, it just doesn't go together well. So Tribalcraft is going to be its own thing. I've registered tribalcraft.net. And you can already access the server by going directly to tribalcraft.net. What I'm not going to do is put it on separate Bungie or anything. You'll still be able to go back and forth. But I'm going to be treating it as a separate game mode and a separate server in the future. Wait, hold on. I just went invisible? I want to be visible. No, I'm in exactly the right place. I'm exactly where I need to be. Just need to head over to the harbor. And one of the benefits of that is that I can advertise it separately. which means separate voting and separate listings on all the voting sites. And the most important part of that is, you know, when you first start a server, you get a reasonably big hit most of the time with a bunch of players just wanting to check out the new server. So next week, probably on the weekend, we're going to do a soft relaunch of TribalCraft on tribalcraft.net. It's going to get its own Discord. It's going to have its own URL. And you're going to be able to vote for it separately. It'll still be part of the 1MC3 network. You'll still be able to go back and forth without having to disconnect. Still be able to chat back and forth. But we need new players, and this is by far the most efficient way to do it. So that's what we're going to do. Also, we are going to need a separate moderator team. I think we're going to have a separate mod team on Tribal. So we'll talk about that in a little more detail soon. But yeah, it's possible I'll be looking for new moderators. The type of Minecrafter you hate the most? Oh, griefers? Griefers bug the hell out of me. I mean, not in a game like this. A game like this is kind of made for griefers. But, yeah. So let's see. What do we got here? That is not locked. That is not locked. Need to find a locked chest to store this stuff in. Tribe key 1, tribe key 1. Don't we have a tribe key 3 chest somewhere? Do we not? I guess we don't. Poop. Thing is, I haven't retrieved the keys yet. Yeah, I think we do. Oh, here we go. All right. It's still just... They're all still just tribe key 1. I thought this was the one that had the actual tribe keys. Because those are also in a stash. Not just yet. I don't need them just yet. Ah, jeez. This is mildly irksome, but I'm gonna park as much of this stuff as I can fit here right now. We do have an elevator, by the way, guys. That'll come in handy. Let's see. Whoa, okay, yeah, we definitely have enough Q-Bucks. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next stash, get the rest of the stuff. No, that wasn't even all of it. Right? Yes, I know. Right now, I figure that there's a cost-benefit analysis. There's a non-zero chance that it could disappear. I'd rather have it in my inventory. Let's all go to the nether. Let's all go to the nether. Let's all go to the nether and kill a mob or two. Read your paragraph. I'm here. I spend time and watch streams and blah blah blah. No. No! I'm not accepting applications for moderator in the middle of a stream, dude. We'll get there. There will be announcements. I'll have the application to apply, the opportunity to apply. That'll all happen. I'm not going to just start handing out moderator rules on stream. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I do take this kind of seriously most of the time. Some of the time. Occasionally. Sometimes I take it seriously. Usually, you know. You're a hobgoblin. That's a useful skill. Alright, got food. Have food, will travel. Can I eat it, please? I guess I'm fully fed. I thought I wasn't. Alright, I'll just leave these here for now. Calm down, Deej. Take a deep breath. We're not ready for that yet. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you like what you see, I am Stately. I stream most days, 6 Pacific. Been doing it for a couple of years now. We're on our new Tribalcraft server today, which is a beta, but it's a pretty cool beta. And you are welcome to join us. Play.1mc3.com is the URL for the time being. And if you don't want to join us, but you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. Unfortunately, nature calls, so I'm going to head inside and make sure I'm not going to get ganked. And then I'm going to go, well, what's the word? Take a leak. Really, does that have to be in all caps? Do I need a reason not to stream? I don't live on frickin' Twitch, guys. Alright, I'll be right back. Are y'all tired of looking at my pretty face yet? I can't imagine you're tired of looking at my pretty face yet. It's just that pretty. Anywho, alright, so we need to go pick up that other cache. Let's go ahead and do that now. An elbow reveal. Really? An elbow reveal? Is that exciting? Are we excited about an elbow reveal? Shoot. Should have slept. Don't. DJ. It needs to be inside of the core that we're building, so don't bother yet. Oh, I love that sound. Let's see, so that was that cache 2? I don't recall. I think that was stash 2, so now it's time to go to stash 1. And my boat didn't make it out with me. It is, however, daytime, so I managed that. I have no idea where this stash is. I have no idea where either of them are. What's up, Nobby? I guess it's on the other side of this mount. What's that? Nobody can toy with this castle? We don't really have a good base. Noble and Zex's base is much nicer than ours. Yeah, let me try this again. Actually, Noble's on now. Wait, what? I guess I'm going that way. Ow. I found out my keys. This big places? What are you referring to? What places specifically? I haven't built a whole lot on Tribalcraft. I mean, I've built a bunch on 1MC3, but not a whole lot on Tribalcraft. Just basic stuff, you know, some defensive perimeters, that kind of thing. Our base is kind of a temporary thing. It's something we threw together when Noble declared war on us. Oh, like the locations, the encounter locations and stuff. I built some of those. A lot of our players kind of chipped in and made their own. So, you know, it's a little bit of a community thing. Oh, balls. I found out my keys. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, thank you, Mr. Beardy Man. I love you. Bye-bye. We're going for stash 1, right? Ah, crap. I got the wrong stash. I keep going back and forth because I'm stupid. 12 different flavors of stupid in one convenient package. Folks, it's me, Stately. Oh, yeah. Remember, guys, if you're watching, you like what you see, give me a Hey, Eli. How you doing? Ellie Manley. Q-Ducks. Anyways, if you're watching, you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube. You want to join us? Play.1mc3.com is your URL. Come try out Tribalcraft with us. Maybe I should try not to piss off the Endermen. They're assholes. The hype. I don't know, man. I can't imagine there'd be a whole lot of hype. Just see some random white guy's face. What am I doing here? Oh, jeez. I totally forgot. It's right here. And this is my gear. And some of the other stuff I hid away for the quests. That's right, we're gonna go to the Nether soon. Gonna be awesome. Base Defender Cactus. You know, you might be able to do something with cacti as far as base defense goes. Ah! Hey, I resent that. All right, let's see. I can wear most of this. I still don't have the keys, though. What the hell happened to our keys? I don't know. Might have to make new ones. Anyway, folks, I know it's kind of a short stream today, but Mr. Meeseeks, there you go. But that is unfortunately going to have to do it for today. I have places to do and people to be. But I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be doing more of the same. We'll talk a little bit more about the plans for Tribalcraft in the next week or so. Again, we're going to spin her off to a new URL. You can already connect to Tribalcraft through tribalcraft.net. Just go to tribalcraft.net. That should work fine. Going to be a separate Discord here. We are going to keep it on the Bungee Cord network, so you're still going to be able to connect to it and go back and forth between Doozy and Tribalcraft and Toybox and all that. But it means we get to have a separate voting site for one, which is nice. And being able to do that should give us the opportunity to get a nice little influx of players when we launch the voting links, because new sites always get a fair number of hey Black Widow, how you doing, man? Welcome. A YouTube series. What you got, man? Talk to me. Just, you know, talk fast, because I'm about to go home. Well, not home, just somewhere else. But anyway, that's kind of the basic plan. I'm going to do a couple of new adjustments before we do that, just to make sure that the game is a little more yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. I have a few pieces of diamond gear, but nothing special. Oh, and DJ's wearing the Enderman head. I mean, the Ender Eye head. That's kind of neat. I got Twitter, Black Widow. We also have Discord. Hit me up there. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about the next phase of the Tribal Craft rollout, and we're going to do a little bit of work on our base, I suppose. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Peace.